Seems like the entire month of October has been spent getting moved into a new house and getting it ready to live in. And that's been a pretty large undertaking. And here I am getting my armory set up. Got some stuff on the wall. I've got a whole lot left to do. But I also got this museum replicas package, really small. But I figured I would open it right now and right here because it's getting around to be this time of year where something like what is in this box can be used. So we're going to have some fun today. Because this is a pretty small item. Certainly not the largest package I've gotten. And it's a pretty simplistic item because it is just a small mace. Now this is one of their newer ones. They call it the Norman mace. And it's got an interesting design on the head. Let's see if I can get it out here. There we go. It's got an interesting design to the head of it. It's a very, very light mace. Very small. Comparatively for a mace, very light. But, it's pretty interesting. Taking a look at it, it's a molded head. The details are okay. Not a lot really special about it. I kind of figured I'd see what the quality of it was. I'd honestly hope that this kind of wire inlay thing was actually wire, but it's not. It's just kind of molded in there, as you can see on the head of it. Yeah, really, really basic mace. I honestly, just first impressions, I certainly wouldn't buy this at their asking price. I got it on one of their deals of the day, and even then, it's just all right. Nothing real special here. But it's also Halloween time, and I spent the entire month of October not doing any videos. So I figured I'd at least, end the month right. So I'm going to go smash some pumpkins with this mace. Well, that's a fun way to spend a couple of minutes. Yeah, I have to get all the pumpkin gore off of me at this point. So yeah, surprisingly, this is actually pretty easy to use and pretty agile. The lightweight means it doesn't quite hit as hard. It takes a couple of hits before you really cave in the pumpkin. But I will note, I wouldn't want to come up against this thing. This would really, really hurt. I would imagine, from a realistic standpoint, if you were attacking someone who, let's say, had a helmet on, this is going to ring their bell pretty well, and they'll be disoriented very quickly. You can tell why the mace is such a good weapon, because even a small one, a very, very kind of secondary one. I would really view this as kind of an off weapon, a secondary weapon. If you don't have a sword, maybe you have an axe and then one of these. So if you have to go to something smaller, you got it, and it can just kind of hang on the side of your horse or on your belt or something like that. But this actually packs quite a punch when it comes down to it. The individual spikes really made a very interesting pattern in the pumpkin. You can tell those pressure points would punch right through. But then it put a nice little caved in hole with each hit as the actual head made full contact. So yeah, I'm actually a little bit surprised after having used this. It's actually a little bit fun. This is a fun weapon. This is a fun one. A good thing to just go smash some pumpkins with. Yeah, so I'm a little bit happy with it. Now, I do have other maces, and I didn't use them, obviously, in this video, because this is kind of technically an unboxing video. And certainly, I'd wanted to do more things with pumpkins, but honestly, time just hasn't allowed it. I can only go grab a couple and do this very quickly in like an hour. And now I kind of got to get back to setting up my armory and setting up my house and actually getting back to kind of life normal, so I can actually get back to doing, actual reviews and more content for everyone. So yeah, Norman Mace, I'm going to change my opinion on my initial first impression statement after having gone in and caved in a couple of pumpkins. This is a fun enough weapon that I think at the half off price would be worth it. I still don't know that I would pay the full asking price for this thing. So this is the Windlass Norman Mace. Kind of fun.